Hello dear coloring friends and welcome back to my channel. I have promised to show you all my finished name page in my coloring books, and I have a lot of coloring books and I have colored all the name pages. At least I thought so before I started to look through them, but actually I found some I had missed. But I have this idea that it's nice to start your books with doing the name page. I know some people like to do them and some don't. I like to do them, and that's because, oh, here is my ugly mushroom. This is the first coloring book I got, Daydreams by Hanna Karlzon. So this is the first name page I did. I think it's nice to open the book and it's like you have started the book. Yeah, this is my book. So even if these pages maybe not are the best in the books, and I really don't like how I write my name, it's still nice. It's like, yeah, this is my book, my copy, because then you're gonna see all these pictures colored by people around the world on internet, but this is my copy. It's my. So yeah, this is from Daydreams. This was before I realized you could blend and then you could layer, and I didn't know how to use colored pencils, and I didn't know about the community online, and that I could go online and watch how other people did color. So this was some of my first colorings. So yeah, the background is just scribbled with a yellow crayon or pencil, and I mean, would I try to do crystals today, I would have done them with white outlines a bit more and different gradients, but here I try to solve it with just a lot of colors. Not all books have name pages, but I have tried to color all I have. So this is Magical Dawn, also Hanna Karlzon. So this book is more filled with potions and magical stuff. I remember when I did this page. So this is also quite early attempt of doing a background, maybe with polychromos, I don't remember. But I would have kept doing more layers, and I think I pressed a little bit too hard, but still. And I remember trying to do these, these crystals, and yeah, here I have tried some different colors, but it's not blended, and it's yeah, you can see a lot of the white shining through. But still, it's my book, and I remember I was quite happy with this one. I remember when I did this rainbow thing, and yeah, here I wanted it to be more goldish, and here of course I needed some rainbow light. And then it was Seasons coloring book, also Hanna Karlzon. So this was 2 years ago, 2017. A brown background, and here I can see that I have been a little bit better at doing transitions and gradients, and not pressing so hard. And the blending is a bit better. I really like this color, this red wine color together with this green, and of course turquoise. Always a favorite. And apparently someone told me I use orange a lot, and here I have it. I like this gold and yellow orange. And I have one more Hanna Karlzon book. It's Jewelry Box, her latest. So now a year has passed. It's 18 last year. So yeah, I think you can see the progress. The background is absolutely better, and I really like this. I think I used Arteza, maybe I actually use soft pastels for the background. Maybe that's why it's so soft and not harsh lines. But the rest I think is Arteza. Yeah, so then it's my Maria Trolle books. The first one, Blomster Mandala. I did like this. It's still not my favorite. I remember I really liked how I did the picture, but then the background, this circle here, yeah, I didn't like the outcome of the green here, but it's okay. I kind of like it now when I look back to it, and it was 2 years ago. And I have Botanicum. I don't have her second book, the Skymningstimmen, but I have Botanicum, and this is the name page. Actually, I did another more crazy background at first, but then I thought it was too much, so I covered it with a Posca pen. And I'm really happy with this snail and with a bird. The colors on the bird, I think, is beautiful. And I have some other books with name pages. This is one that I bought when I was homesick, 2016, and I had a lot of anxiety. It's called Making Friends with Anxiety, a calming coloring book. So it also had this titles page, or not title page, but name page. So yeah, I did that one. I think I used fine liners for this because the patterns are really small. And this was a book I bought and used markers in because it was single side. But actually on this page I have been using, I think it's water-based markers. Maybe Tombow? I don't remember. But yeah, my book again. No background. And I have the Laura Rafferty's first book, Bluebell Woods, a fantasy coloring book for all ages. And I did the title page here as well. And this was a bit fun because she has written illustrations by Laura Rafferty, so coloring by. So this was last year. I tried a goldy background and these glowy circles. I remember I was not happy with it when I did it, but now I think it looks okay. So let's move on to my Emelie Lidehäll Öberg books. I have the Fairy Tale Sagolikt coloring book, her first one. So this must have been maybe 2016 or 17. I don't remember. I should have written it, but it was before I started to write the year. And this one is with, I don't remember, some pencils. It's not blended. But I remember how happy I was with these crystals, that I did this glowy thing around them, and also around this one. So yeah. And Sagor and Sagner came later, so this is a later page. I did like this. Okay, so the other one must have been 2016 because this was 17. And I remember I did the background with soft pastels again. But the rest must be some kind of, I think it's polychromos. I remember I tried to be very slow. I color quite fast and have a tendency to press too hard. But this was I really tried to make them more delicate and not so vivid colors as usual. So I have one Klára Marková book, and it's her second one, Tenderful Enchantments. I used Prismacolors for it. And I remember I wanted this a little bit crayonish look where the white paper shine through. So I don't think I blended it very much. A bit down here I did it. I blended here but not up here. I'm quite happy with this one. So we have come to my Johanna Basford books. I have a huge pile of those. Lost Ocean was the first one I got. So this is just made with fine liners. And the reason I started to write the year when I bought the book or started to color in it was not actually just because I wanted to know when I bought the book. It's also because when I write my name, I have a problem with centering it. It's just coming too much to the left. So if I put in the year, it's more centered. So that was one of my first, I think it was my first Johanna Basford book, and this I think was my second, Johanna's Christmas. And when I when I looked on this one now, I can see that I have not finished it. I didn't do this green line. I just stopped here. So maybe I will fill that in. I think this is done mostly with gel pens. It's a lot of sparkle and metallic. I use that a lot in this book. And Enchanted Forest. I have not done the title page, but I did the name page. And this was a test to do a background with one Prismacolor. And it was before I realized that they worked so much different from polychromos. So I did a lot of layers. I think this is 8 layers of Prismacolor. And then I blended it because I thought they would react like polychromos, that after some time it would blend together. But polychromos is a harder pencil, so that's why they blend together. The Prismacolor are so soft, so you need to use something on top to press harder and blend it together. So yeah, this was 2 years ago. Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, one of the crazy name pages. I did so many different versions of this one. And I used stickles on it. I don't know if you can see. And this is some template, some of these that you can use. And it's gold Posca, I think, and it's dots, and it's soft pastel background, and it's Posca dots, and I really liked the middle of it, but when I added the background, it just went crazy. So this was one of the reasons I bought a second copy of this book, and that name page I have not done. I still don't know how to color in this book. So I use this now as a experiment book. I mean, this is kind of crazy, but still, I don't hate this as much as I did then. I think it's, I like these colors, but I think the gold parts is a bit too much. Secret Garden, the latest one I did. You remember when I did this tutorial, how I did the middle, the galaxy background with Prismacolor? And I have 2 copies of Johanna Basford's World of Flowers, the UK and the US copy. So I did one like this, Neocolor blue background, and I think it pencils on the flowers, if I remember it right. And in this one I did it like this. I tried to use a limited palette with just wine reds to pink colors, and it's soft pastels on top of dots with polychromos white. So this one is the only one I have not written my name myself, because this was the copy Johanna herself, Johanna Basford, sent to me after she saw the video or heard about my coffee accident in the other book. So this is the most beautiful name page I have. So I realized I had 2 books which I have not done the name pages in. It's Tina Wallin's Bland ugglor och förgät mig ej, Amongst owls and forget-me-nots. I didn't realize, I mean this book belongs to, it says here, and I have started the flowers maybe with pit pens or something, but I have not done the whole page, so I have to do that. And also the Momo Girl, I'm not sure if it is a name page, but I guess so. I can't read the text and it's 2 lines. So if someone of you can read this and know how to translate it into English, please let me know. What is this? Does it say? So I can do this page as well if it's a name page. So yeah, that was all of my name pages so far. And how do you do? Do you color the name pages or not? Why or why not? Please let me know in the comments. And if you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe. Press the bell so you get notifications when I put up new videos and are live streaming. And yeah, see you later. Goodbye.